All right, we got list number 2 now, guys, for this year in 2023 music-wise. We got the 15 worst albums of the year, and a lot of household names on this one. Um, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into the crap. Number 15, this one hurt because I've respected these two artists, especially in my younger years. And that is Tyga and YG's collab album, Hit Me When You Leave the Club. Honestly, Tyga's had low moments lately in his career, but this is the lowest moment of his career, and YG's kind of fallen on that trajectory the last couple of years. Couple albums kind of flopped. And this is, to me, their worst. Just very bland production, lazy sampling. The lyrics are just not good. The only highlight of this album is the Lil Wayne verse on the song Brand New. That's it. That's the one highlight you could take from this project. Number 14, we got Youngboy Never Broke Again with Don't Try This at Home. Nobody needed to hear a 33-track Youngboy album, especially when he sounds the way he does, with that video leaking of him rapping at, I think, under house arrest or something. This wasn't good. We did not need 33 songs of this. The Post Malone and Kid Laroi track might have been the only listenable thing on this thing, but it's because of those two. So we got number 13 now. We got Gunna with A Gift and a Curse. It's another Gunna album. No flavor whatsoever, just the same shit. Free Thug. Now we got number 12. Number 12, we got Lil Uzi Vert with Pink Tape. This thing is bloated as hell. It's all over the place. Can't get a rhythm at all to it. The Eiffel 65 on Blue sample all over with Nicki Minaj. And then one of the worst covers I have ever heard in CS. And then Bring Me Up the Horizon on it. This whole thing was all over the place. This was not one of Uzi's better projects. Number 11, we got Macklemore with Ben. Now, the first single of this was with DJ Premier, and that was actually a really good single. But then the rest of the album, not so much. It was just your typical Macklemore album with crappy pop features and not so great rap lyrics. We have reached our top 10. Now, the 10th worst album is another white rapper, and that is a man by the name of NF with his album Hope. We don't need any more angry white boy rappers. We got Eminem for that. But, this is the type of album that has some inspirational songs, that people can relate to, that are down. It's just not for me. And I'm honestly just not impressed with his skills as a rapper, quite frankly. So this was a dud, but it just, it wasn't for me. Number 9, we got Taylor Swift with 1989 Taylor's version. It's literally the same goddamn album that dropped in 2014. Just pitched up instrumentals and tuned up vocals. But I'll give her credit. She's making money off of these vinyl sales with all the different covers. So I'll give her that. Number 8, we got Demi Lovato with Revamped. Literally her well-known songs, just with the guitar in the background. Did not need this. Number 7, we got Pitbull with Trackhouse. We did not need a Pitbull album in 2023, and it all sounds like a typical Pitbull album. Now, we head into number 6. We got the Joe Bros, the Jonas Brothers, with The Album. I went into this with not high hopes, but at least a little bit of intrigue because they had John Bellion on production. I was very disappointed beyond belief. What do you expect? It's a Jonas Brothers album. I should have expected that. That'll teach me. All right, we have reached the top 5 worst crap of the year. Album-wise, we got number 5. And that is the boys AJR with The Maybe Man. The more AJR music we get, the angrier I get. They continue to be corny. They continue to have the same goddamn sound. All the songs suck. Let's move on. Number 4, we got Lil Wayne with The Fix Before the 6. Some of the worst songs Wayne has ever put out. Some of the worst bars Wayne has ever put out. Thank God that this was like a prelude to the Carter 6, because if this was the Carter 6, this would have just been awful and would have been so disappointing. But thank God we're not there. But now we move on to number 3, and that is Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun's The Brave 2. Very preachy political rap. Nothing I hate more than political type of music that just shoved right in your face, regardless of what side you're on. It's just, it's annoying. And I just don't need to hear this. I'm tired of it. I'm just kind of tired of music with those types of messages, and just, it is what it is. I'm tired of hearing it more so. That's really it. Number two, we got Lil Pump with Lil Pump 2. We did not need a Lil Pump 2. Awful, awful, awful. Trying to cling on to relevance. Awful songs. Terrible rapper. Fuck him. We have reached number 1. And, you know, there's been a lot of bad music this year, my friends. This was the worst sounding thing I heard all year. Now, horrorcore is a genre that not everybody likes, and not something to get into. When done right, you get gravediggers like RZA and, you know, like Bizarre from D12, like decent horrorcore rappers. This was not a good horrorcore album, and that was a man by the name of Cemetery with his mixtape Butcher House, or album, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it is ass. It is toilet. It is basura. It is shit. It is awful. This whole thing is a ear sore and a clown show, and I will never get back the time that I listened to it. And it's a damn shame, because one of the most respected music critics gave this a pretty decent rating. If I could rate it a -0, I could. 35 minutes it took me to listen to this that I will never get back of my life. Yeah, and that's just sad. But yeah, there we go. Those are my 15 worst albums of 2023. Don't worry, the best is yet to come, everybody. So stay tuned.